Hey everyone, your favorite Gallivanter here. Good to be with you today in Savannah, Georgia, often called America's most haunted city. Between the moss-draped oaks, eerie cemeteries, and centuries-old homes, the city is packed with ghost stories that will make your spine tingle. Today I'm taking you through 7 of Savannah's creepiest haunts and the ghostly tales that keep visitors and maybe even spirits coming back for more. Let's dive in, if you dare. The Gallivanting starts now. The Marshall House might be one of Savannah's most charming hotels, but it's also one of its most haunted. Built in 1851, this place served as a hospital during the Civil War, and as you would expect, it has its fair share of ghostly activity. Guests have reported hearing children running down the halls at night, faucets turning on by themselves, and even seeing ghostly soldiers in the hallways. If you're up for it, room 314 is rumored to be especially active. Stay there if you can actually sleep. The impressive buildings between Bay and River Streets make up Factors Walk, where the cotton factors had their offices above the warehouses and balconies overlooking the river. Beneath the wooden and iron walkways that connect the buildings, a series of dark cobblestone alleyways. Some people claim to have experienced paranormal activity simply walking down these corridors. It's here you'll find a local curiosity known as the Kluski Embankment Vaults, mysterious brick structures built into the bluff. These underground vaults date back to the mid-1800s and came about as a public works project to prevent erosion. Other uses over the years are somewhat mysterious. People have speculated they hid slaves, stored cotton, or became a place to bury bodies. No one knows for sure exactly how they were used, but we do know the largest vault collapsed in 1904 during the construction of City Hall, trapping 3 African-American workers who survived their injuries. The blurring of fiction and reality continues to this day, with some people saying they can hear voices, footsteps, and even chains rattling in the dark. One of Savannah's most famous haunted homes, the Sorrel Weed House, is a centerpiece of local ghost tours, and for good reason. The tragic deaths of Matilda Sorrel and one of the family's enslaved workers have left a ghostly mark on the property. Visitors have claimed to hear disembodied voices, footsteps, and even the feeling of being watched while exploring this grand but eerie mansion. Day tours are available, but the nighttime ghost tours, that's where the real chills happen. Colonial Park Cemetery is one of the oldest in Savannah, with over 10,000 people buried here, though there are far fewer gravestones. Why? Many were destroyed or moved, and the cemetery was a hotspot for duels back in the day. Visitors have reported seeing ghostly apparitions wandering the grounds and hearing whispers in the still of the night. If you're here after dark, watch out for a woman named Renee, a local legend said to haunt the grounds after being accused of horrific crimes. This stunning Victorian mansion is now a luxury inn, but it has a dark past. Built in 1892 by William Kehoe, legend has it that two of his children tragically died in the home's chimney, though no records confirm this. Guests and staff have reported unexplained footsteps, doors opening and closing on their own, and even sightings of ghostly children in the halls. Despite the hauntings, the inn is a favorite for visitors. Maybe it's the ghostly company that makes it so memorable. Dining at the Pirate's House is like stepping back in time, and if you believe the stories, you're not alone. The 1750s-era tavern was a haven for sailors, many of whom reportedly disappeared after a night of drinking. Rumors say a secret tunnel beneath the restaurant was used to abduct drunken men for forced labor aboard ships. Some guests have claimed to hear ghostly moans, whispers, and even the sound of phantom footsteps. A dinner here isn't just a meal, it's a paranormal experience. Known as the Grand Victorian Lady of Savannah, the Hamilton Turner Inn is as beautiful as it is haunted. Stories range from ghostly cigar smoke lingering in the air to sightings of a man dressed in period clothing. The inn's basement is said to have been the site of a grisly murder, and some guests report hearing the laughter of ghostly children playing on the staircase. If you're staying here, don't be surprised if you get a little extra company during the night. This historic building on Bay Street functioned as a brewery up until it closed in mid-2024 and has widely been regarded as one of Savannah's most haunted buildings. During its time as a hotel in the 1800s, violent deaths and angry mobs left their mark on this place. Workers and visitors have reported shadowy figures, sudden temperature drops, and even being pushed by unseen hands. The basement, in particular, is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. And there you have it, 7 of Savannah's spookiest haunts and the stories that keep them alive or undead. Whether you're a full-on ghost hunter or just curious about Savannah's darker side, these spots are guaranteed to give you the chills. Until next time, happy gallivanting, and maybe keep the lights on tonight.